All right, hello guys. Welcome back to Pokemon Black and White. I just want to keep this probably 10 minutes and no more than that. This is probably going to be just me going over some options. I have to say, I think I made a comment last time that Emboar was actually, if we click on him, I made a comment on the special attack nature. That his attack is way better, but I just want to clear that up. I got a special attack nature, so flamethrower will be super powerful on him, but of course this is actually, we want to end up going to Gen 5 and then Black and White, and we want to, there's a Blast Burn. That's just what I was going to show you guys. I'd actually recommend maybe special attacks as well. I don't really want to talk about the starters anymore. And my last video that I posted about the starters is actually uploading right now. So, go check that out as soon as it uploads. Or if you have not checked that out, of course you can't check it out if it's not uploaded. But, anyway... that's going to clear up the starters, but you can't go wrong with any three of them or any one of them. Some good options. I'm just going to be pointing out the options that I think are the best for me, or just pointing out the options I think are the best for me. I'm actually going to be using a stealth. I'm not really going to be going over their. I might be going over some of their stats. But not too many. I'm just going to be mainly looking at their stats, not really their moves. Actually, I went with a Lillipup. My phone's beeping a bunch. I think to actually download these, Pokemon games on the Drastic emulator, I had to... not obviously, phones these days don't get viruses, but... it's just mainly some ads that, the whole internet and everything is filled with ads these days, or any of those social media sites. But that's just a side topic. We're going to get to Stoutland. I'm simply just going to be going over his stats. I actually got Intimidate. He's a normal type. When Herdier is fully evolved, he's going to have some of the best attack, maybe for a normal type. And really good defenses. His HP is actually almost in the green. He's got the same speed with a Dragonite. And I'm just going to point this out. I just kind of am curious if he learns it. But, this is really the only Pokemon I'm going to be going over besides maybe the last one that I caught. Actually, at level 59, he learns Giga Impact. That's 150, 90 power, same type attack, physical moves. So, they actually changed it from Hyper Beam to Giga Impact in Gens 1 and 2, or even 3. But, actually, Hyper Beam is still available. It's just, it's going to be special attacking. That's pretty much all I want to cover there. We're going to head back. I just wouldn't recommend the Elemental Monkeys or Liepard at all. I guess Pansage can act, or Simisage, not Pansage. Simisage can actually be an option for a good grass type. Maybe just for fun, but he's actually a decent Pokemon. And then Musharna's decent. I'm just mainly going to be pointing out the ones that I think are maybe game changers. If you could end up trading a Conkeldurr, I'd say he's the best fighting type in the game. If not, maybe one of the best Pokemon, just maybe of all time, but definitely in this version. He is Uber's he has the sheer force, and Of course, there's like nothing that's even good against fighting type. Fighting is a really strong typing. Of course, besides psychic, but yeah, I actually went with Seismitoad. I don't really think I'm going to be pointing out much of his stats just for the sake of time, but Seismitoad is actually one of the strongest typings in any of Pokemon. Water Ground is actually a super strong typing, being only weak to grass. But yeah, 3 times weak to grass, but it's like when you run into a grass type, he's one of my favorite Pokemon in Black and White, Seismitoad. Of course, when I first played this generation, I actually did not go with one. I went with some of the mystery Pokemon. I actually had a Caesar I had like a Caesar on my team, the Steel Bug type, but yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend those. I'm just going to be pointing out the Pokemon I think are decent options. Crocodile is actually a decent option. I went with him the first time I played. I think I also went with like a Darmanitan. This Darmanitan with a Sheer Force is literally insane. It's a pure fire type. Darmanitan is going to be one of the best Pokemon in the game. I don't want to touch too much on Pokemon in this generation just because I'll be talking about them, but Cofagrigus is actually super underrated and, in my opinion, a great option. Archops can be good, and Gothitelle and Relinquis. I'd actually prefer Relinquis or Relinquis. It's a slow Pokemon, but it's like literally got special attack on par with like Alakazam, or actually I think its special attack is higher than Alakazam. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, Sawsbuck is actually can be decent because later you're going to be fighting some rock, water, and ground water types. Galvantula can be good. Ferrothorn can be super good, especially competitively. Although I don't know too many players who played this game competitively. I just don't think it got enough credit. But Electros can be one of the best Pokemon in the game, actually. We'll touch on that later. Chandelier is actually one of the best typings and also one of the best Pokemon in the game. It's just so fast and it's got like insane special attack. Like if this Pokemon hits a Pokemon with like a super effective hit, like the Pokemon is probably going down. Haxorus is a bit underrated, but it can actually be actually pretty good. It's not a pseudo legendary like you might think. Beartic, I think I used a Beartic first time I played. I thought this thing was just incredible. I don't know. We might be bringing back Beartic, but we'll have to see. I think Beartic's actually super underrated, especially for being a pure ice type. It doesn't get the weaknesses like many of them do with the dual typings. Aselgar is one of the best bug types in the game. Of course, Aselgar is traded. Druddigon is, honestly, I don't really like Druddigon. Golurk is actually, you can't go wrong with Golurk. One of the best ground ghost types and just pure offensive power. Super cool looking too, in my opinion. Buffalint is probably for like the champions. Braviary is one of my favorite Pokemon. Although I've never gone with him, to be honest. Mandibuzz is also these are the fossils, Braviary and Mandibuzz. And then you start getting into some of the other ones. Hydreigon is probably the best Pokemon in this game. Maybe even over legendaries. I'm not kidding. This Hydreigon, and of course you have to fight one in the Elite Four champion battle. Yeah, Hydreigon is like the best special attacker, and it's just got amazing speed. Nothing's gonna outspeed it really, and it's incredible. Volcarona is actually the other Pokemon. It's not a pseudo. I think there's only one pseudo. It's the Hydreigon, but Volcarona is. If you can actually get the moves on a Volcarona, I would say go ahead and get one. Of course, you just can't get the moves on it till like level 70 or something. But yeah, I think Black and White 2 really Volcarona shines better because it's a lot higher levels than that generation. Of course, these are the like I don't know. You just call them the legendary, like maybe the legend Pokemon, the legendary heroes. I think they're a bit overrated. And I don't know. I don't even think they're necessarily that good besides Terrakion, maybe. And then, yeah, you're going to end up getting Zekrom or Reshiram. I'm getting Zekrom. I've always preferred the Dragon Electric type. I think a lot of people love Zekrom. No, I'm not trying to be mean. I think Zekrom is, like, really cool, but there's probably a lot of people that like him, just like me. Yeah, I'm not even sure how to get Kareem. We are going to be playing the post game. Of course, Genesect is probably super powerful. Let's just click on Genesect. I don't think I've ever caught this. Maybe like never. This thing just, yeah, it's got like. This thing would just absolutely wreck Hydreigon. I was not even sure where to find one of these in the game. I don't even know if he's like an event Pokemon or... I've definitely seen some anime about him and like in Pokemon Generations. Just clicking through like short videos, like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, he's probably like insanely good. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up what I think. And yeah, make sure you guys, it's probably like 2 hours or like later at least or something, or maybe even, actually, I would recommend Jellicent too. Escavalier is traded. I'm just kind of going back up in case I missed any Pokemon. Zolurk is actually pretty good. I might have even went with him the first time I played. Zolurk is a pure dark type, so it's actually... It's not even overrated. It's actually a really good Pokemon. Yeah, we have a lot of options now that I think about it. Just for who I got last time. But, yeah, guys, if you could end up trading a Boulder to Gigalith, Gigalith is probably one of the best Pokemon in the game that no one even thinks about. Yeah, it's just so good with the pure rock type, but like it's just a pure rock type. It's pretty good. It's really good actually, but yeah, I just thought I'd point that out, and I'm not even sure where Victini is. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be playing the walkthrough and also the post game. So I know I kept this like about 15 minutes. But yeah, anyway, guys, enjoy your morning, and I might be getting some sleep later in the day. But ultimately, guys, it's the holidays, so, you know, even if you have to bite the bullet and spend time with your family, just do it, because you'll probably end up getting some new Christmas gifts, or just, you know, definitely there's some, like, kids playing and maybe teenagers, and... I'm not pointing anyone out, or I don't know anything, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep just keep it educational and something I can do over the holidays. Anyway, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.